I would like to go back to this healthcare thing. Uh, Earlier, I said that if anyone doesn't fall into serious, a status of being a productive part of the country because they have medical problems, they will wind up on the death trains. Well, let's go back to where I was talking about those little babies with cancer. And I say, shame on you mothers for giving those babies cigarettes and alcohol and drugs. Oh, you didn't do it because you can go to jail if you smoke or drink alcohol or take drugs while you're pregnant. Well, then tell me, where did these babies get the cancer from? I mean, for 9 months, you carried them inside as an extension to your body. So, where did that baby get the cancer? It came from the food that you ate. I know you're going to find that hard to believe, but it is the truth, as sad as it may be. Back in the, let's say, 1900s, when people grew their own crops, raised their own meat, they didn't have that much cancer. They didn't have heart attacks and strokes like they do today. I mean, thousands of people are dying today from cancer, heart attack, stroke. Yes, there was a few back then that died of these things. But with them raising their own food and their own meat, they didn't have all of these chemicals and steroids that is pumped into all of our food that we eat. I don't care if it's canned food, fresh vegetables and fruits, or whatever meat you eat. It is covered with chemicals and steroids. And those steroids and chemicals is the reason for cancer, not smoking. I'm not saying that smoking's good for you, because it's not. But steroids taken on a daily basis like we do in our food, it accounts for obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart attacks, strokes. Uh, there's any number of other things that these steroids and chemicals that we take into our body daily are the cause of. And you look around at these little kids, 5 and 6 years old, weighing 50, 60, 70 pounds apiece. You see people walking or trying to walk daily that weigh 4, 5, 600 pounds. Where is all of this coming from? You need to think about this stuff and talk to your doctors about it. Of course, they're not going to tell you the truth. They'll lie to you. All they want to do is push pills on you, and that's another thing. The pharmaceutical companies are making billions of dollars uh, because you have to have all of these different pills to kind of control whatever's wrong with you. But a lot of people, because of their financial situation, can't afford these. I mean, it only costs maybe 65 cents to make a pill, but you take 30 of them and get them from the store, and it's going to cost you $300 to $600 for 30 days. Now, how many people, working people, can afford that kind of money? And if they're taking 15, 20, or 30 pills a day, where can they get that money? So you fall into the class of being a non-productive person. You're draining Social Security. You're draining food stamps. You have to have that money. So, death train, here you come, because you're no longer a productive part of this country. If they cut out the steroids and the chemicals, there would be less of this. There would be less cancer. I mean, smoking is blamed for all kind of cancers, but the steroids and chemicals are not blamed for it, even though it's being used as a population control. Oh, don't get all upset because the federal government has so many population controls in effect right now that you wouldn't believe it. But people, you need to wake up and start researching this stuff, and you will find that the federal government has all kind of population controls in place and operating right now. You can say I'm crazy. I don't care. I don't want you to believe me. I know you don't believe everything you read in the newspaper, hear on TV or on the radio. You don't believe everything you read in the magazines. Don't believe me. Check me out. And I think that you will find that if not all, most of what I'm saying is the truth. And it's time we did something about it. Time that we took the United States back and ran it the way it's supposed to be run, for the people, not for a select few, the rich, the politicians. These people think that they have the right to tell us when, where, and what to do. This is not so. Please do something about it.